Hey everybody, it is Saturday night. It is Atop the Fourth Wall plays Pokemon HeartGold, Randomized Nuzlocke, all cats all the time. Except no cats right now.
Yep.
Julie is with us this evening. Game show reviewer might join us later.
Apparently some kitty got their ears cleaned, so they might be revenging against Lewis.
And Chieri, she decided we gave them wet food today, after weeks and weeks and weeks of dry food, and Chieri threw it all up again after eating like the entire bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So we cleaned that up. After the stream, we're gonna put out dry food again. And she seemed to be otherwise okay. It's apparently either she just ate too much or did not agree with her.
Yeah.
But she is resting upstairs. Starfire, she is, like I said, we cleaned Starfire's ears earlier, and she was not having any of that. So hopefully she will come down and say hi. I've set up the cat toy behind me. You might see if they come down, they'll probably start batting at that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we have some super chats.
Yes. Honeymaru Arnston, this night a miracle will occur. Nobody will die this time. So says I, and so it shall be. Thank you.
No one died last time. Oh yeah, that was another thing that happened last time. We got the Safari Zone was given to us.
Okay.
We own the Safari Zone now.
Interesting.
Caught a few more things, not very much, but still.
Yeah, cool. That's weird.
I know, right? But apparently we now own the Safari Zone, which someone suggested the idea, if we own the Safari Zone, does that mean all the Pokemon in there are ours?
I don't think that's quite how it works, but in Pokeland, what will they not trust a 10-year-old with? Come on. Yes, please manage this park property.
All right, we had one more super chat, and I think then we can just jump into the game.
Metalmax 1991. Why do you not like killing characters off? Is it the cheap shock death factor?
That's certainly part of it. Part of the problem is also it's a matter of taking the toy, putting the toy back in the toy box, and never being able to actually use it again.
Mm-hmm. Unless you make them a ghost.
Unless you make them a ghost or you resurrect them. But yeah, it also cheapens the idea of death, because it's more likely to, because resurrections can still happen, depending on the type of show. Yeah. It also, if they're not killed off well, it can be their story's over and it was an unsatisfying conclusion to it.
Mm-mm.
Some characters, they can work really well. Other characters, not so much.
Yeah. Curvis, now that this is a cat-focused channel, when is the next history of Thundercats?
Probably in September, hopefully. Although that might be thinking of Power Rangers.
Thundercats.
I am sorry about History of Power Rangers not coming out in August like I had planned. Cats happened. Personal life stuff happened. It's always the case. I should never assume when something is going to come out, because it never does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that whole plans are useless but necessary, I guess.
Plans, God laughs.
Yes. T-Scream 80, congratulations to you and Viga on becoming the servants of a pair of perpetual teenagers.
Thank you.
Yeah, with claws.
Cherry likes to climb on my shoulders, and she will sometimes claw into my neck. Not badly, it's more like a matter of trying to stabilize.
Gotcha. Let's see. All right. 7 Seraphim 7. Congrats on having kitties claim you as their human.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Wing 012. Your thoughts on Darth Ray Skywalker? Oh man, this is early in the stream for this. Go on.
Boy. Yeah, this is the Rise of Skywalker trailer. It's gonna be a dream sequence, but hot damn.
Oh yeah, okay. Dream sequence, that's a good one. Otherwise, like, this is gonna be a fake out. Like, this is not really happening.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a dark side vision.
Yeah, like we're finally gonna get her to go back to Dagobah and that like nightmare tree, and that's what she's gonna see. That's
exactly.
SKHS Video Production, you gave Nash chest pains. Be kind to that man.
I told him we were getting cats. Like, I told him all about how that all went down and how things are supposed to happen, and apparently he just forgot. We shared a room at Con Bravo, and I told him about this because this was a plan for a while now. We were waiting until the cats got spayed before they were given to us.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, and Loki is an adorable cat. Like, I don't know. I thought I would just add that because he is. Unless, like, wait, am I misremembering something? Yeah, no, but like Nash has an adorable cat too.
Yes, he has a cat and a dog.
Yes, so now you guys can be cat friends. Let's see, Gornsey X. I've been rewatching Deep Space Nine lately. I'm in between on I'm in between if I should do Voyager after that. I think that is. P.S. The new Dark Crystal show is awesome. I did see that came out today, but I saw the trailer, but I don't know quite how I feel like it. It feels a little off tone.
I've never seen the original Dark Crystal, so it's not really that big a deal for me, but I know a lot of people are really enjoying the new one.
Like, when I saw even the original title for it, The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance, I was like, is this like going to be like a tactics game on PC? Like, I was a little confused by it, but I hope it's something that people enjoy.
Tons and tons of super chats. It's oh boy, we're already 8 minutes in. Still super chats. Keep them rolling.
Serenity M16. My fiance : plan is a 4-letter word. Yeah, that is true. My thing jumped, so I'm just gonna scroll down. All right, Curvis was not actually complaining of History of Power Rangers. Was just trying to make a dumb joke.
It's all good, no worries.
I saw that. I didn't Although
I felt like taking advantage of the opportunity to explain why it didn't come out because I said in the State of the Wall post that was the plan. Like, I could totally get it out in August, and then I didn't.
Although I have been rewatching a bunch of History of Power Rangers. Yay!
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Vapjulflar. Yay, kitty cats.
Yay, kitty cats.
Thank you for the super chat. And then Tim Whitfield, did you know that the Brady Bunch is turning 50?
I did not.
All of them?
God, we're old. I remember when the Brady Bunch movies were coming out in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, I remember that there was one of them. But like somehow the super chat made me think like all of them are turning 50. Like the children are now 50. The adults have aged backwards to 50. And they're all having a midlife crisis together.
Another thing about the cats, like I said during the video introducing them, I do have allergies with the cats. It's not as bad, but like right after making the video, it flared up again. So I'm feeling a little better than I was last night. But if I have like a sneezing fit, or you see me going for Kleenex, now you know why.
Right. And, I used to be a lot more sensitive to cats, and at some point in my life that dropped off.
Yeah,
so
a lot
hopefully
of people
that will
about
for you.
That. And they've said that constant exposure to the cats does actually help.
Yeah, and I wasn't even necessarily constantly exposed to them either. Like, shameful admission, I've never had a cat. I've lived in places where they weren't allowed, or, I just didn't feel like I had the finances or the space to be able to take care of one, and I wasn't allowed to as a kid. So I've never had one. I've just cat sit for people.
Yeah.
But that still happened. Allergies went away. And,
Metropod, this is a non-super chat one, but Metropod says to wash my hands after I touch them, and he had to do that until he got used to them. I am perfectly, and I was following that strategy for a while. Problem is, Chieri, when she's super affectionate, she wants to just sit in my lap for an hour and have me pet her and then crawl all over me. So it's much harder to just wash my hands doing that.
It's too bad you couldn't just put Velcro on the lap of your pants, and then when you had to stand up and walk away, maybe she could hang on.
There you go.
See,
Anyway.
I've obviously never been a cat owner, I guess. Anyway, Huxley super chat. Hey, Lewis, if you had never started History of Power Rangers, what series would you have done it for? I think you would have.
Maybe Star Trek at this point.
There you go.
But probably not by this point, considering, History of Power Rangers was supposed to be a finite project.
And not only that, but like...
Oh, to answer the earlier question, so I forgot to. They were asking about if they should move on to Voyager. Yeah, sure. Voyager is a mixed bag. It is not great, but there's plenty of good episodes in there too. Even though I'm not really a big fan of it.
I tried though, but I could not do it. And Benjamin Hall, the Flash's rogues seem to be affected by editorial mandate again. Also, JSA back in Justice League 30. Finally, any thoughts on this stuff?
Well, mostly I'm just thinking about, so they're not doing JSA in Doomsday Clock like they've been hinting at the entire story? Ooh. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I haven't read that yet. I'm still so far behind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on Longbox right now, and if you're a $5 and up, $5 patron, you can go check out the behind the scenes post right now, where I posted a bunch of script excerpts. Some of them you can figure out what some of the Longbox episodes I'm doing. Others not so much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm 2/3 done with Longbox scripts. I was hoping to have them all done with by September so I could just film right away. That has not happened, but I'm going to try to zip through them as quickly as I can. Other problem with having cats, the cats dominate a lot of your time, especially when, like Starfire, she likes to sit underneath my monitor.
Well, now hold on. That could be used for good or for evil, because if they sit on your lap, they can just weigh you down, and you might as well keep editing.
You'd think so, but she wants my attention and wants my hands on her.
I getcha.
All right, next one. We got to zip through this. We're already 13 minutes in, and we haven't played any Pokemans yet.
You've made your cat bed, Lewis.
No, I'm committed now. I'm gonna. I am in this for the long haul.
Serenity M16. I still offer my services to help you with editing. What a nice dude.
It's appreciated, but I'm a control freak when it comes to my videos, and I would feel obligated to pay you, and I don't have the money for that. Although, with all the super chats coming in, maybe I will.
Gorn ZX, from best to worst, how would you rank the Star Trek series?
DS9, TNG, TOS, Voyager, Discovery, Enterprise. Discovery is slightly better than Enterprise, but it's they kind of switch places depending on the episode. Because there are times when Enterprise is better than Discovery, and times when Discovery is better than Enterprise, but not often.
Gotcha. Scooney, hey Lewis, spent my vacation playing classic World of Warcraft almost nonstop, and am now preparing to bunker down for Hurricane Dorian. Are the Patreon sponsored reviews going up tonight?
Not tonight, but sometime in early September. Probably tomorrow, maybe later on. I've done it before on September 15th. At the same time I release those, I'll probably post up the Event Comics Month 3 poll.
Okay. And then, and good luck, getting ready for Hurricane Dorian.
Yeah,
be safe. Wish you the best.
Stay safe. If they're advising you to get the hell out of there, get the hell out of there. So yeah, pay attention to news and everything about that and stay safe.
All right, one sec. There we go. All right. And there we go. Hold on, I'm going to just make sure it jumped forward. Okay, there we go. Wing 012, rest in peace, Valerie Harper. Yeah, rest in peace.
I know the name, but it's completely escaping me.
Saratobi Freak. Well, Lewis, I hope you're ready for the influx of Patreon requests for you to review the Uzumaki anime.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the fact that they're doing it in black and white is definitely a step up over that Junji Ito collection thing. Did you hear about this?
I did not.
They released the teaser yesterday. They're doing a 4-episode Uzumaki series for Toonami.
Wow. Huh. That sounds really cool.
And the art style is in black and white.
Neat. No, that would be interesting. I have seen like more anime that are kind of trying to reflect the manga's art style a little bit more. The one I can think of like is Mix, Heisei Story. Let's see. I think that's the only one off the top of my head, but it is really cool to see.
We'll probably discuss this later on, because I do have some thoughts about what I think they'll adapt and what ones I don't think they'll adapt, considering it's only going to be 4 episodes.
Yeah, they probably have to pick and choose.
It would be a crime if we didn't have the hair battle.
Right.
Anyway, next one.
Jedi Protector. I can't wait for the legendary Joseph Joestar technique in next week's review. Second,
go ahead.
Second, from last week, Jesse and James were able to be battled in Generation 2.
Yep. And since Let's Go is basically a remake of Pokemon Yellow, you get to fight them in it too.
Interesting.
I was so happy when they showed up, and it's like a new proper instrument orchestration of the Pokemon Yellow Team Rocket theme, because I love that music.
All right. Gorn ZX, cats on your chest for 2 hours. I feel your pain. And Cartoon Kelly, have some money for cat treats.
Thank you so much.
Philip Miller, will cats be welcome on set for Atop the Fourth Wall or Long Box of the Damned?
For the most part, probably not Long Box. We're not letting them in the supply room just yet, because the supply room is kind of a mess right now. I want to get that in better shape before I let them in there. And probably not during Long Box filming, but maybe.
I wouldn't trust Muerte around cats, personally.
He loves
either make
cats!
them a familiar or eat them?
No, why would he eat cats?
I got bad news.
What's up?
The cats are asleep, so I can't bring them down.
Aww.
So we have to do the other protocol.
Is it cat ears?
It's cat ears.
It's cat ears.
All right, Lewis, do the thing. We
Punk
practice.
Palsy!
Louder! Softer! Cuter! More kawaii!
I don't know how to do these things! I wasn't trained for this!
Fine. Look.
Oh, man.
All right, here you go.
A little lower down, because you can't see the ears. There you go.
All right, and then let's see.
I love you.
That's how you do it, Lewis. Now do the thing. Be Moe.
Yeah!
That's not Moe.
Yeah!
More Moe.
And then, no, I did get Huxley's super chat. I saw it under there.
Yeah.
Anyway, scrolling down.
Better.
You not know what I referenced there?
No.
Sonic trailer.
Oh.
Yeah. The other part of Philip Miller's question was, will they be acknowledged by Linkara or Muerte? Muerte's probably out.
I have a plan. It all depends on how active they are behind me during a filming of Atop the Fourth Wall. I do have a plan for how I'm going to introduce them. Assuming I could get away with not showing them on Atop the Fourth Wall until then.
Mm-hmm.
That was perfect, Vega.
Thank you, SKHS Video Production.
Thank you. It was perfect.
Yeah. I'm just going to wear these for the rest of the stream.
Please do. It's cat weekend.
Yes.
It's big cat weekend. Get some cat Pokemon.
T-Stream80, still a better cat person than the Cats trailer.
That is true.
Jesse Springer, what do you think about the Pro Jared situation?
Yeah.
I'm not touching that.
I've seen too many mushrooms for one day. Open Twitter, see a mushroom.
Da 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 da. I need a drink.
I need eye bleach. Yeah.
Patrick Caulfield, thank you for the super chat. I'll keep an eye out for a message. If you're not if you don't plan on a message, maybe just type that no message or something. Let's see, SKHS Video Production. That was perfect. Vega, yep.
Yeah, we got those too, so I think we're caught up and we can finally get started. Oh, God bless it, right away. P. Penna, here's money and you really can't control cats. That is true.
Oh.
I shouldn't be mad about that, just like every time we're about to start, more super chats come in.
Wait, Lewis, okay.
Patrick Caulfield, Vega, you have a question.
Oh, perfect.
You have a question.
Oh, God, no.
Bring Vega back. Wrangle. Hey, Vega.
God damn it, Vega.
Opinion on the Celestia and Luna episode. Did you guys see the Dark Crystal Netflix series? And finally, favorite characters in each Star Trek series. That's Patrick Caulfield's chat.
Oh, that episode with the Celestia Luna vacation was hilarious. I love it.
Good.
I've seen the spoilers.
Don't lean on that.
I've seen the spoilers. If you're a good brony, do not spread the spoilers. Thanks, Netherlands.
And then, all right.
We got like 3 super chats.
We do.
Screw it. I'm getting us started here because it's already like 20 minutes in.
Answer the things, Lewis.
Go.
I am going to answer the things, but we're going to do it while we're playing.
All right, Henymar Arnston. I came here for dogs, damn it. Not cats.
Well, we don't have any dogs, so I can't help you.
Yeah, you're going to have to hope for a doggy Pokemon. Tim Whitfield, thoughts on Dragon Ball Z and Naruto?
I've never watched Naruto. And Dragon Ball Z, most of my exposure to it is DBZ Abridged, and I like that.
Let's see. Oh, man. I like Dragon Ball Z. The first time I watched it, it was one of the episodes where they're not battling. They're home from planet Namek, and they're just doing their daily stuff. And, like, I don't know. That was just, like, that just sucked me right in. And I watched a lot of DBZ after that. Naruto, I read actually the first couple issues of the manga. I thought, like, wow, this is great. I should keep reading. Did not.
We're going to piss off a lot of people with that pronunciation.
Naruto!
Naruto!
It's Naruto!
Naruto!
You non-weeaboos! It's Naruto!
Yeah. Naruto.
Just shows you that I definitely read it in the manga because, yeah, that's just a pronunciation in my head, I guess. Sorry. I said Cat Avenger. No. Captain Avenger 1993. We shall call you Catman. Ooh.
There is a Catman. It was in Gail Simone's excellent Secret Six series, yeah.
What a cute cat.
Born ZX. Which one is more annoying, Neelix or Jar Jar? Neelix.
Debatable.
No,
but Neelix definitely is there for the long haul. Though Neelix has actually been useful at times.
No. I'm sure that some of Jar Jar's senator career or whatever, he probably did something okay. Neelix is a piece of trash. I hate Neelix, and I kind of think he's also just a crappy human being, where Jar Jar, he's so dumb, I can't tell where a bad personality begins and ends, if that makes any sense, because I think he's just a dumbass. But Neelix, there is malice somewhere deep in there.
So Team Rocket has taken over Goldenrod City, and we have to do something about that.
That sounds like them. Alyssa Swain, would you say a big reason things changes in capitals is that it regresses... Oh, there we go. Oh, that's right. That's that episode. Yep. That it regresses Tara's character by having her avoid her problems rather than actually change and confront her flaws.
Yes, I would definitely say that's one of the problems.
Okay. And I have not seen Teen Titans in a long time. Jesse Springer, I think Fat Grandma won the first contest of champions. Is this true, Linkara? Lore, give us lore.
Fat Grandma, as far as we know, does not really exist in the Adopt-the-Fourth-Wall universe.
Well,
or does she?
But she could have been a champion from another universe, though.
Perhaps.
Was she the first contest of champion winner?
I don't know if she was the first one, but she was a contest winner. How about we'll give you that? Also, we're now dressed like Team Rocket.
Oh, wait, what happened there?
The only way we can get past the Team Rocket Guard member is by dressing up like Team Rocket. We went into the underground, and some guy thought we were like a recruit, and was like, oh, here, you need a uniform.
There we go.
Why don't you go get our picture taken?
Pokemon and was like, you gotta be in Team Rocket. 7 Seraphim 7. One day, the stream will be nothing but super chats.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Curvis. No, you're not as much into Kamen Rider, but have you seen the 01 suit? If so, an opinion on it? Mostly asking because it premieres soon.
I have not, so I know nothing about it. Sorry.
Let's see. Heat XZ. Question for the JoJo review. Will you mention that Johnny Young Bosch voiced Jonathan in the JoJo English dub?
Nope. It's not relevant. I'm doing the sub.
Orange Octopi 7. I had a church choir performance last week. Did we lose anyone? Did we catch anyone new?
Yes, in fact, this would give us a perfect opportunity. For those of us who weren't here last week, no one died, but we traded Rhyperior for a Blaziken. So meet Billy!
What? Look at our cool chicken friend.
I did a bit of grinding before the stream, only got up to level 27, but he's got the experience share.
Mm-hmm.
So, and since he's a traded Pokemon, he's going to keep getting boosted experience.
I like his, like, puffy feathers that kind of look like Jinko pants.
The one disappointing thing is last week we traded out Flamethrower, or at least we didn't get Flamethrower. I can't remember one or the other. And it turns out we should have, considering it turns out its special attack is actually almost close to its regular attack. So Flamethrower would actually be really good for it. So later on, if we can get a Heart Scale, we'll swap that back out and get Flamethrower.
Right, or a TM.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anyway, rival battle incoming here. Hi, you must be new. You look pretty... We'll get to Super Chat in a second. You look pretty good in the Team Rocket uniform. Go on ahead. Hey, Team Rocket. Stop going around in groups and troubling people, you cowards. Really? His complaint is that they're organized.
Okay.
Huh? Are you Guilmon? What are you doing here? No way, you think you're strong now that you look like them? That's foolish. You shouldn't wear those things.
We're just, oh my gosh, it's for a covert mission, okay?
What? You're not a newcomer. Then battle with me! Or are we not battling the rival?
The Solution 101. Hello, Linkara. How are you today?
I am very good. I'm still suffering a little bit of allergy things, but I'm okay. Anyway, Grimlock here is probably not good against Quilava. So, Sharklemane. Matthew Jones, Neelix was dying and Chuck still didn't care. Yeah, I get where he was going for with that review, but at the same time, I like that episode. I think it's actually a really good one, and it helps humanize Neelix a bit. Look. I know overall we hate him, but he has his moments to me.
No. Oh my god. You know, whatever. I'll leave it neutral because I did not watch that whole series.
Hanyamaro Arnson, philosophical question for Contest of Champions. If someone invents someone to compete in the championship, could they be physically created to fight for them? That is an interesting question, which might get answered in the next round. I don't know about creating, but as we saw, Professor Homunculus had a creature created to fight Billy Tor.
That's right.
ESM93, if you do Transformers for your next retrospective, will you cover any books that came out later, like G2, Regeneration 1, or the recent Zero issue? I'll probably cover G2, because that was part of the Marvel run, but probably nothing beyond that, because it would be focused strictly on the Marvel run. Curvis, Vega's cure to cat allergies, become the cat.
Gornziax, which Star Trek character you think is the sexist?
I think they mean sexiest.
Sexiest? But if
like pretty much all the women to me are sexy. Garrick, I'm not bi, but Garrick, hot damn.
Yeah, I don't know if I think there's any Star Trek character that's hot. I don't know.
All right, Billy can learn Heat Wave. Ooh, 190. That's not bad.
Excellent.
It is actually, yeah, it's more powerful than Blaze Kick. I only want to leave Blaze Kick because it's Blaziken's signature move.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time,
no, like go for strategy, go for survival. That's what we want. We want them to do their best and kill things.
Could get rid of Rolling Kick.
Matthew Walton, I work at Costco and I've noticed some graphic novels popping up in our book section that are unrelated to Marvel and DC, or even superheroes for that matter. What do you think this means for the medium?
Oh, hopefully more indie stuff getting more attention.
Yeah, I suppose it kind of depends on what's in there.
Gordon ZX, don't forget 7 of 9. Yeah, I know she was made to be sexy, but her character was awesome, so yeah.
Like the first thing I thought of when they mentioned that it's in Costco, I was like, Archie comics?
SKHS Video Productions. Jess, can you channel Evil Janeway for stream? This is Julie, not Jess, and I don't even know if you know about Evil Janeway.
I don't think I watched that far. Sorry, I can't do it.
It's an SF Debris thing where basically like it's parody Janeway where she's like constantly evil.
Yeah, like I know Lupa does a good Janeway voice. I don't think that Janeway is supposed to be evil though.
Yeah, it's a parody. It's a parody thing. As for Straw Hat, if you have regular super chat, just post it in chat. Vap Jawflar, do you have any requirements for places online to buy or read comics? Legally, wherever it's legal to get them. Comixology is the big one.
Yeah. Apparently, like Marvel, like their app, they have like just a big library that they add to. So like if you just get in there, like if you just pay that amount per month, you can just like dig through the whole library and like have lots and lots and lots of stuff to read.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask the chat this: what move should we keep Heatwave and get rid of something else? And if we so, what do we get rid of, or just skip Heatwave? Because I'm torn on this one.
Yeah, that might be good, and like I'm not sure.
I'm of multiple minds about it, and I'm having a hard time deciding. And yeah, let's get the chat in on this. Vap Jolflor, I meant recommendations. Whoops. Comixology, definitely. If you mean like individual comics, there's so many comics out there.
Yeah, like I guess it kind of depends on what you want and what you're kind of like looking for, I guess. One thing about Comixology is it feel like sometimes like there'd be issues that were supposed to come out on a certain day, and like they just like wouldn't come out like that entire day, and that kind of like was just really annoying to me because I like really wanted to read that comic. So a lot of times I was just like, well, forget that. I canceled my subscription and would just get it from the comic shop. I don't know.
Laura, as you keep saying Rolling Kick has a chance of hurting me, no, it doesn't. You're thinking of Jump Kick. Rolling Kick is just a multi-hit move.
Mm-hmm.
Curvis, Axe, Fire Punch, keep Heatwave. A lot of people are saying get rid of Fire Punch. Only reason I'm kind of hesitant about that is because it's still a decent move, and it's our only one. Well, I say our only 100 accurate move, but both Blaze Kick and Heatwave only have 90 accuracy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people are saying cut Fire Punch. No bubble punches, only kicks. You know what? Yeah, I'm down with that.
I can't hate that. I was saying like, let's do whatever will help us survive in this Nuzlocke, but that sounds good to me.
Billy only kicks things.
Billy only kicks things.
Linksy20, are you going to finish the Star Wars comic number 6? Probably next year.
And possibly puts them in death traps.
You are too powerful. You could spoil our plan. I have to inform the others. Link720, are you going to finish the Star Wars... Oh, yeah, I've read that. Serenity M16, do you read any semi-autobiographical webcomics? No, I do not. I see, you were trying to be sneaky. Huh, typical idea of the meek. No matter, I'll let you handle this. I have to defeat the Dragon Tamer. What's his name? Lance. After that, it'll be your turn. Be ready for it!
Okay, but then you just kind of admitted that we're more of a challenge to you than Lance.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so...
So backhanded insult.
All right, Sir Straw Hat. I hope you, number one, I hope you like the Spiromania fan art I threw together, and two, you said you wouldn't likely review the Injustice comics. Why not?
I've just never played the game, and I'm not really interested in evil Superman stories.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of evil evil superheroes. I want good people. Maybe that'll change with time, and if a Patreon sponsor asked me to do it, I'd do it. Okay, Blastoise, so we're going to want to get Grimlock out of there.
Yep.
Let's get the Empress in there.
There we go. Yeah, it's time. Fighting
Billy is a kicking chicken.
Yeah.
Gorn ZX, would you consider Janeway as best captain?
Yeah, no, come on. You're just trolling now.
Not even close.
Yeah, no.
I'm more forgiving of Janeway than a lot of people, but no. Not even close to best captain.
Uh-huh. I mean, come on. That series starts with, like, a major, like, mess-up thing. I don't know how much of it is her fault. I don't remember, but
not even just that, but, like, when you have Sisko around, or Picard, or Kirk.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, I'll say better than Archer.
Yeah, definitely better than Archer. All right.
We're Team Rocket. We like to cause trouble. You should put that in as your official motto.
Yeah.
Like the official Team Rocket merchandise, we like to cause trouble.
Yeah, I mean, there we are.
The Solution 101, so guess you are not interested in the Boys Amazon show. No, I am not. Hanyamar Arnson, Lewis is best captain. Duh. See?
Yeah,
Hanyamar gets it. How can you have Janeway as best captain when I'm best captain?
Yes. And Code Omega is also saying, yeah, we got some Cisco fans in the chat.
Matthew Opolinski, hey Linkara, I think on your greatest strength in your storylines is your writing. That said, which is your favorite dialogue? You versus Entity, versus Holokara, versus Entity 2, or versus Mirakara? Me versus Entity Original. I think that was probably some of my best writing ever. I mean, I like all of them, but definitely that one would be my favorite, because I love the original Entity storyline. Solution 101, also I think a toaster could be a better captain than Archer. You know?
Yes.
Not, we don't want to keep Sharklaman out. Seto can handle...
Plus, Cisco punching Q is very good. He just did what we were all thinking.
Curvis, but is Lewis more marvelous than Captain Marvelous? No one is more marvelous than Captain Marvelous. Will you ever make a second Atop the Fourth Wall movie? Maybe. I have ideas.
That is a very interesting sprite for Hitmonchan. Like, it makes me feel like we're in Punch-Out now. But, we clearly are not.
It looks pissed. It, like, has one eye, like, open. It's, like, making the crazy eyes.
It does.
Captain Avenger 1983. No, I have not downloaded Pokemon Masters to my phone. I'm really just not interested in Pokemon Masters at all.
Reynaldo Martinez, Slade for president. That would be so good. Like, I am sick of Lex Luthor for president. Get Slade in there.
I think I would need to reread all that entire time, but I think actually Lex Luthor was considered a decent president.
Oh, I have no doubt. But I just want Slade.
Oh no! Oh crap! The Wingull knows Volt. That is actually, if we catch a Wingull, that would actually be kind of cool.
That knows Volt, yeah.
It knows Volt Absorb.
Nice.
So its 4x weakness is disabled.
That's kind of cool. It's like flying around, but it's also a lightning rod. I like it.
We still have Slam, so let's try that. Come on and Slam.
I think Wingull is super cute. But I've raised one, but I did not want it to become Pelipper.
The problem I think with Wingull for me is just that it was so ubiquitous in Gen 3.
Oh, yeah.
It was basically the Zubat of that generation, even though it had Zubat. But it just, I'm sure it was perfectly fine, and it is cute. It's kind of a neat design, but it's just like, I don't know. I can't remember what I don't remember what it said it was going to send out.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, Sharklaman is probably good. John, but Jack, I believe Sterling Archer would have been better than Jonathan Archer. Thoughts? I mean, they're pretty much equal, just in different layers of competence. Oh yeah, Hypno, that's what it's sending out. Sterling Archer has his own problems too. He'd probably be drunk and trying to hit on everybody while everyone's trying to do their jobs. Ben Riley, I've tried Masters. 0 out of 10, not enough Bulbasaur.
Charizard Ranger, Wingull's evolution Pelipper has more purpose in Mystery Dungeon. Well, I bet it carries the inventory or something like that. Like, somehow I feel like I know. But,
if Billy can't handle Togepi, then I don't know what we're even doing with life.
Yeah, exactly.
JJMFDL, I thought you were only doing cat videos now! Yes, and hopefully a cat will come down after it wakes up.
Yes.
Rolling!
Oh man, like I said, yeah.
Gordon's the X, so I guess you're not a fan of Janeway. Not really. I mean, like I said, I'm more forgiving of her than other people, but there are so many better captains. There are cat Pokemon, yeah, see? Bad like that, I'm gonna save. Jeremy Adler, something I've been meaning to ask is, how do you get a randomizer working? Is it specified for one console in particular, or on other things too? I just did a search for Pokemon randomizer, and I found like I got like the first result, which was like it takes the ROM and then gives you a whole bunch of options for what you can work with, and then spits out a new ROM with all the changes added to it.
Cool.
Hey, keep out of our way. Dropping some rhymes here.
Oh.
Hanumar Arnson, I know your love for the Crisis on Infinite Earths, but do you have any opinion on the previous Crisis stories? Not really. I have not actually checked out a lot of other Crisis stories. I know, like Crisis on Earth X, Crisis on Earth 2, all that stuff. I've never actually read those.
All I can think of is, like, New Guardians, because I know that's the series that he got for his success on Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Claydol is rock psychic, I want to say?
I think it is something like that.
T-Scream80, yeah, there are cat Pokemon. Some of them even blow themselves up. Yep, I remember that. That happened earlier. I think Delcatty used Explode.
Ah, gotcha.
F. Vow, best captain other than Cisco. Picard or Kirk. Connor Johnson, of all the songs to use when you're going insane, why use the song Combine Harvester? Oh, good, it knows Luster Purge.
Ah.
Ground, not rock. Ooh, actually, if it's ground, then we should actually get out of here.
Okay.
Let's see, Sharklamane should be good then.
No.
There's something about Combine Harvester that just is manically hilarious to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to pin down exactly why I feel that way. It really speaks to me on a, this is the kind of song you would listen to if you were just losing it.
Matthew Opolinski, if Technus Imperative is your favorite comic, and I'm assuming they mean DC comic, what is your favorite Marvel comic?
Probably Unbeatable Squirrel Girl right now.
Okay.
MRDZ Entertainment, if you have a super chat, just post in the regular chat and we'll read that off.
Mm-hmm.
Clefairy, I think Billy can take that. Yeah, good news is, like since with that extra experience, he is actually jumping up pretty high to get caught up.
Good.
Let's do Aura Sphere. Lawrence EX, here's an idea. Ben Sisko for president. Yes.
There we go.
Breeze Dorling, what do you think of the newest Joker trailer? Looks just as edgy as the previous one.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure. It does seem a little interesting, but I feel like if I actually saw it, I might be disappointed.
I'm not interested in a Joker origin at all.
Uh-huh.
It's just the concept itself is not interesting to me, and making it guy who's mad at the world goes crazy and tries to kill everybody, that's not interesting. It's not. It also looks like it's gonna be critical of mental health care.
Uh-huh.
Just from that latest trailer, so it's like, yeah, it just doesn't look good to me at all. And even if it is good, great, but I'm still not interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want the Joker's not sympathetic. I don't want him to be sympathetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Power Beam 08, what are your thoughts on Batman Ninja? I've never actually watched it before. And everything is just like stronger than Grimlock. This is not great.
Okay, MRDZ Entertainment. In moments like this, it does hurt to have a low-end phone. It would be nice to be able to play Tepid and Pokemon Masters of the Universe alongside Fire Emblem Heroes. Alright.
Hit 3 times. Discharge.
Like, yeah, the only thing with the Joker one is, like, I can't tell if it's maybe just, like, he is mad at the world, but he can't, like, acknowledge it somehow, and some of these, like, jokes are kind of, like, a weirdly, I don't know, like, if there's something like that, that might be interesting. I don't know, but otherwise, like, if there is a mental health angle, I hopefully it's one where they're showing that not like that he didn't get adequate care. Obviously, I don't know.
Hitmontop. Let's bring out Seto. Hitmontop is another one I've never raised before.
But yeah, hopefully there's nothing awful that they put in there with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know really anything about Pokemon Masters. Like, is it just like a thing where you just do like tournament style battling?
I think you like collect other trainers and you help and use them in like combination battles and stuff like that.
Okay.
It just nothing about it looked that interesting to me. All right, Mom, Mom, we're kind of in the middle of taking down a criminal organization. What can I do for you?
Yeah. Did you buy something with our money again?
I found a useful item while shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Mom, you have a problem.
Yeah, like...
You gotta get over the shopping therapy thing. There are other ways you can deal with your problems than buying stuff, Mom.
Yeah, like... You know what? Just buy yourself something nice, but then leave our money alone. Like, oh...
It turns out she got massive gambling issues.
Oh, no. But it would be interesting if we went all the way back to, I forget the name of her hometown in this game, but if we went back and visited her, that this behavior would go down. That would be interesting.
We got a bunch of super chats that suddenly came in.
Yes, I will get to those. I'm just going to make sure. Okay, Batman Ninja was the last one, and then Breeze Dorling, Birds of Prey flick is coming out.
Yep, I still haven't seen Aquaman or Shazam yet, so I need to. So I'm so far behind on the DC movie universe.
Mm. Let's see. Benjamin Hall. Joker is just taxi driver with comic book elements. Okay. Like, yeah, and I kind of wonder if it's also just gonna rip off some other movies that, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's gonna rip off Falling Down or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that there's gonna be too much original thought in this Joker movie. Patrick Field, post a super chat below. And we'll read that off. Gordon ZX, you do know that the Joker film is a standalone film, right? And yes, we know.
Which makes it make even less sense considering everything they've been trying to do to fix their cinematic universe. Why would they let that happen?
Yeah, and I imagine they would bring it into the rest of the universe if this was somehow really, really successful. Like, of course they would, but yeah, it is just a standalone film, and we're just not interested in seeing another Joker take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honeymar Arnston. Question: courtroom drama in DC/Marvel universe. Good idea or bad idea?
Great idea, especially if you get She-Hulk in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, great idea. A lot of people really like the She-Hulk series. Matthew Walton, Mom, you are the worst financial manager ever. Okay, yeah. And let's see. Okay, and I'm going to read some of these super chats and then check back for Patrick Caulfield's, unless I see it really quickly. Okay. Serenium16, Killing Joke is probably the closest Joker should come to sympathetic. He has a point. He is somewhat right, but in the end, Gordon refused to let Joker win.
Yeah, that was the entire point. That the Joker's philosophy was wrong. That whole one bad day thing. Because Gordon had the worst day of his life, and he still held on.
Mm-hmm. Matthew Opolinsky, been a while, but here's a request to check out the Realism Trope Talk from Overly Sarcastic Productions, the fan film Vader, Shards of the Past, and now Animation vs. Pokemon by Alan Becker.
Noted for future reference.
Okay, now I'm going. Okay. Patrick Caulfield, did you know that there's a She-Hulk show being made? Hope it is a court drama. Also, favorite characters from each Star Trek series.
Yes, I am aware of the She-Hulk series they announced. We don't know anything else about it as far as I know.
Okay, and then some favorite characters. Man, I really like Worf and Data. Let's see.
One second, the entity has invaded.
Oh, no! Every time.
I was expecting something like this because it's been a while since we reset the game.
Yep. And then from Phil, we will check for super chat. Maybe post no message if you do not want a message. Let's see. James Fowler. Let's see. Marvel comic TV show or cartoon. Let's see.
Philip Miller just got very bad news, really needing some laughs. I'm so sorry about that. I'm wearing cat ears. See, that's how we have the cat connection. This is why it's cat video now, because I'm wearing cat ears.
There you go.
It all comes around.
You've become the cat.
I have become the cat.
It does. For a moment, it would almost seem like You did not need to buy cat food and other things to become the cat, but we're glad you did.
Curvis human.
Let's see.
Yeah, still sorry about the bad news, man, and hopefully we can entertain you for the next hour and 10 minutes while we deal with Team Rocket. Still looking for that chat?
Yeah, I'm doing a little check around for that.
For Straw Hat, just post your chat in the regular super chat, the super chat in the regular chat, and we'll read it off. Linkatra. Yeah, I really wish we could keep the Team Rocket disguise. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let us dress up our character a little bit more. I don't think we can do that in this one.
Nope, it wasn't until Gen 6 that they actually let us customize a character.
Yeah. All right, nothing there from Phil. Let's see. All right.
An unknown child wandering here. Who are you?
Oh, come on.
Jedi Protector, you became missing no for a bit there. Yep.
It's Pokeland. You can trust a 10-year-old. Like, they know what they're doing. Just
Sure,
getting
like
some
everyone in
jobs
Team
done. I
Rocket
haven't
is
seen
designed
this.
to take out Grimlock.
What is this Mon?
Cherim is a very interesting Pokemon. It has two forms. In this is its regular form, but when the sunlight is bright, it comes out and you get this like cute little happy thing that's like yellow colored.
Okay.
Yeah, look it up because it's adorable.
All right.
And we're gonna burn it.
But now it's like Cherry Dracula, I guess.
Yeah, it's the evolved form of Cherubi.
Okay. Don't trust it.
And Tropius, which I would normally
Tropius.
keep out for, but it's grass flying, so we don't want to risk
Oh
that.
my gosh. Jump kick it.
Seto should be fine then.
Right.
Aerial
There we
Ace. Tropius is cool. There's like a combo of like a berry ability and a moveset that allows it to constantly regenerate its berry. If you notice me looking to the side here sometimes, it's because I keep expecting to see one of the cats at the out of the corner of my eye.
Mm-hmm. It's like, please, come on out, buddy. Come on, hang out with us.
Well, that's gonna be the problem. If the cats do come out, they're probably gonna crawl all over the keyboard.
Yep.
Like just expect that. Cat's gonna be right here. I'm just have to constantly keep putting it down again. And they don't get the idea. They will just keep coming back around again.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a thing while I was eating lunch.
Definitely, like, you're gonna get, yep.
Solution
You're gonna get all
101.
that attention.
The top fourth wall episode idea, Linkara turns into a cat.
But just you watch, like, if one of the cats comes along and then, like, presses a button so that you hit a different move than you wanted, and then the Pokemon ends up dying, and then we all blame Dom anyway.
We're giving up on Dynamic Punch. It's a powerful move, and might cause confusion, but it's only 50 accuracy.
Yeah. All right, and then...
Seraphim, Sir Straw Hat will have a thing in a second. Seraphim 7, given the entity is essentially a missing number from a Pokemon-based reality, what would its reaction to seeing itself in a Pokemon game in our verse be? Mild indifference and amusement?
Mm-hmm.
Can you read Sir Straw Hat? Because I think that
yes.
that was his.
Yep. With all the talk about Deathstroke, I hate to be the bearer of bad news again, but he was killed in Deathstroke 43 by a Miko Queen / Red Arrow. Damn it! No! You know what? Well, I'm not even reading the comics, so I can't really complain that much. But he seems like such a cool dude.
I'm laughing if only because, Deathstroke is dead in a comic book. Well, see you in 2 years.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I have a feeling like he's gonna crawl his way back.
Gornziax, if you're sick, does that mean you have Barclay's protomorphosis syndrome? For those who don't know what that's a reference to, there is an episode of TNG in like season 7 where the crew kind of de-evolves into animals based off of really bogus science.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And it was called and the official name of it is Barclay's protomorphosis syndrome.
Wow.
So, yes, that is why I've become a cat.
Yeah, because that's what
we
you
totally evolved from cats, guys.
Yep.
Barkley apparently evolved from a spider.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Deanna was the spider.
No, Deanna was like some kind of amphibian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Barkley was a spider. Riker was like a caveman.
Yep.
Breeze Dorling, Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titan Flicks. Thoughts? I know nothing about it, and I have no thoughts on it. I'm trying to remember who evolved into like I don't think we ever saw Geordi.
Yeah.
Worf was some kind of weird crustacean beast.
That sounds
BJ
cool.
Blazkowicz, Linkara, why don't you watch new Power Ranger shows as they come out so you don't get spoiled? Is it an issue of free time? Pretty much, yeah. If I'm watching it to take notes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I already have so much other stuff I need to watch. Surrounding M16, Halloween atop the fourth wall, Linkara, a werecat, not canon.
And I've been checking for a message from Phil. I don't think they're going to do one, but I will, of course, still keep an eye out.
Yeah, and Sir Straw Hat had one somewhere. I just don't know what happened to it.
We already read theirs.
Oh, okay.
For that one. And then, let's see, you did the Teen Titans Go Flicks Thoughts, and then, yep. There we go.
It feels great ordering Pokemon to commit crimes.
Oh, you know what? I bet it does.
Yeah. Curvis, I think you missed Seraphim's super chat.
We'll check that one. I think we did get it, though. No, the missing note. Yep, we answered that one.
Chikorito has Intimidate. Behold the face of intimidation.
Chikorita. You know what would also feel good? Ordering a Pokemon to Super Chat. $5. Bulbasaur.
I'ma kick it.
Oh.
Gornsiak, speaking of which, what do you think of Barkley? Barkley's a great character. I have no other thoughts than him. He had a great, little 3-episode arc. Professor Chaos 56, did you hear Tom King killed Alfred? Yeah, I'm not sure if I haven't read the issue myself since I stopped reading Tom King's Batman run. But I don't know if he, killed him or he implied that he killed him. Either way, it's dumb. Michael Knoll, I just made it in tonight because I was at a wedding. Fun fact, you pronounced the K in my last name. So Michael Knoll. Okay. Noted for future reference. Alright, we need to get the director so we can open this door.
Oh.
You plan to rescue the director? So sad that won't be possible, because I'm gonna beat you! Oh, Dwight Schultz is great. I love every character he plays. I don't know if the name's Raccoon. If you mean that Dwight Schultz himself is kind of a dick or something like that, I hope not, because I like him.
T-Scream 80, atop the fourth wall idea, Mecha Linkara is weak against cat hair.
There you go.
You know what's kind of weird? Hold on, I'm just going to check something.
Chikorita didn't have Intimidate. Grimlock just heard of the stories about Mr. Steak. Philip Rottingham, yeah, Alfred I think was killed by Bane.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole storyline.
Did he do the back thing?
I do not know. I think he twisted his head around or something. Like I said, I have not actually read the stories because I stopped reading Tom King's Batman run after both the wedding and the Booster Gold stuff. It was just like, screw you. I'm so done with this. Also, why did I send out Billy? That was dumb of me.
Oh yeah, Curvis apparently ordered their Pokemon to do a super chat. So if you could read that off, please.
Jigglypuff, Jiggly-hee-hee-puff. I agree that that healthcare needs a proper overhaul. Thank you, Jigglypuff.
Yep.
Ooh, Giga Impact. This could suck.
The Solution 101.
Okay,
Why
good.
does it feel like DC is trying to suck any positivity from Batman's life?
Yeah, you're not wrong. They do like to just torture Bruce.
Yeah. I mean, there definitely is this thing about how there's that dichotomy of he's such a loner, but also he has this huge supporting cast.
Yep.
That's probably people can probably name more of his supporting cast than they can most other heroes.
Whoop! I love Cricketoon's cry.
Whoa! I haven't seen that one. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, Cricketoon evolves from Cricketot. It was based and I actually raised a Cricketoon in a Nuzlocke for a while. It was pretty good. It was pretty decent. And it's got like one of the best cries ever, basically to show off the sound capabilities of the DS. It's like whoop.
Nice.
Oh, Game Show Reviewer is apparently around.
Excellent. Good.
So let's bring him in.
And then SKHS Video Production, Kevin Conroy to be live-action Batman Beyond Bruce.
I know, that might actually get me to finally watch the live-action DC shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything's still functional. Everything kind of glitched out for a second and when I brought him into the thing.
Oh, sorry.
It's what happens because we're doing the screen share to you guys at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I will reset the game, Joe, just to make sure we have full RAM and all and everything like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. How are you doing, Game Show Reviewer?
Not too bad. How you doing?
Doing good.
Dark future president? Aw, man.
I mean, it was a dark future.
Not for me.
Locuus late, but congratulations on the babies. Thank you. And I think there was one more super chat up above after the Batman Beyond one, but maybe I'm wrong.
Okay, I will check.
Yes, there was.
Yes, I got it. All right, The Terror of Death. Hey, Linkara, have you seen Dark Crystal Age of Resistance? If so, what are your thoughts? If not, please watch. It's really damn good.
We actually did answer this at the beginning of the stream, and the answer is no. I really have zero interest in Dark Crystals. I've never even seen the original, so...
Yeah, and I was just saying, like, it seems a little bit off tone for the original Dark Crystal, but, I hope people enjoy it. I don't know that I'll watch it.
I'm going to take the experience share off of Billy, because he is now matched up with everybody. I'm also going to give him a super potion, just in case. I was worried that it survived Giga Impact, which is basically physical hyper beam. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to take any risks. We've already swapped out so many fighting Pokemon.
What is the lagging tail item?
Lagging tail slows your Pokemon down.
Okay.
Which, with some moves, slower speed is better.
Okay.
Most excellent! This radio tower will fulfill our grand design.
Turning all the Magikarp into Gyarados.
Yep.
Obviously.
Ooh, Spiritomb. This might be tricky. Spiritomb has no weaknesses. At least not in this gen.
Oh yeah. Because what type is it? It's like Ghost Dark.
It is Ghost Dark, which until Fairy came around had no weaknesses because Dark is weak to fighting, which can't do. Bug, I think, was not super effective against it at the time.
Okay.
Or at least Ghost resisted it or something like that. Ghost is immune to fighting. It's immune to Psychic. Yep. And Ghost type is Dark type resists Ghost. So basically, yeah, it had no weaknesses, and then Fairy came around, and Fairy is super effective against Dark.
There we go.
And a bunch of super chats all of a sudden.
Yep, Locuus, slightly related. Have you ever seen Farscape?
I have not, but I want to. I need to get the entire series and then watch that, because Vega and I both want to watch that, and we know it's and we know that it was basically made to show off the Jim Henson studio, what they could do outside of Muppet stuff.
Right. No, it is crazy good. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I need to watch it myself.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, yeah, you two Star Trek nerds definitely need to watch it. And it's like a really different take on like a traveling through space type show. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's neat. Watch it.
Okay.
Let's see. Ben Riley, I'd read the hell out of a story where Bruce goes to therapy. Intercut Batman action with Bruce's therapy sessions and how they change his Batmaning.
Hells yeah. Oh look, see? Cat. This is a cat stream right here. We got a cat right here.
Yeah. Gordon ZX, weirdest TNG episode? The one where we see Barclay's holodeck fantasy. Oh yeah.
I disagree.
I don't like those ones.
I disagree. There are weirder. There are much weirder.
What would you say is a weirder TNG episode?
Weirder than Barclay's holodeck fantasy? Not the one where he got super smart and took him to the center of the universe again.
I wouldn't call that weirder.
The aging virus?
Aging virus, I wouldn't say that's weird. I'm trying to think what actually qualifies as weird to me. One where Barkley, not with Barkley, the one where, what's his face? Where Jordy hits on a hologram.
Oh,
Okay.
yes, that one.
See, season 1 and 2 had some weird ones.
Anything from season 1 or 2.
Yeah, I rewatched Hide and Q recently, and man, that is so bad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I didn't need a rewatch in order to figure that one out. Although the plus of that is there's no Troy. Can you imagine Troy trying to counsel Riker through that?
Yeah.
What was the? Oh, gosh, what was the name of the doctor in DS9? And his holodeck fantasies were always that he was an agent like 007.
Bashir, and yeah, that was a season 4 episode where they started up a quick thing, which unfortunately they had to drop because of a threat of a lawsuit by the James Bond people.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I'm sorry,
yeah,
I
basically
can't stand
it was
that
basically
movie.
a James Bond pastiche where he's the secret agent.
Yeah, I know, and there were a couple of them, and they were not my favorite episodes.
And I like that. Our Man Bashir is fun because it contrasts Garrick, who was an actual secret agent, versus this romanticized version of it. And
Right.
Garrick is all like, this is stupid. Like none of this makes any sense as good Palkia.
Yeah, I think it was just more like I just got so bored. I don't know.
All right, Palkia, Water Dragon.
Water Dragon. Let's see.
And while you're
Could
thinking
send
that
an
up,
Empress. Could send in Kenya. Kenya's our highest level.
True C, who do writers enjoy torturing more, Batman or Spider-Man?
Little from column A,
Oh.
little from column B. Spider-Man especially gets tortured. Batman, I feel, recovers more than Spider-Man. All right, I'm gonna send in Kenya just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Because if God can't stand up to the Lord of Space
Of space.
or the Time, I can't remember which.
So you're literally looking at a Time Lord?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fly, Kenya, fly! Gordon CX, insert Titus laugh.
No.
How crazy was it to see Stephen Hawking in Star Trek TNG? Yep, that was great.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Data having a poker game with 3 legendary scientists.
That's cool. That's cool.
I especially like the story that Brent Spiner told afterward. He ran into Stephen Hawking on the streets, a few years later, and I was like, Professor Hawking, I don't know if you remember me or anything like that, but I was on, you were on the show with me, and all Stephen Hawking says, "Where's my check?"
All right, licky. Billy can handle that.
Alright.
That's
Wait,
pretty
Licky, is that a proto of Lickitung?
It is the evolution of Lickitung.
Ah! So it's like ultimate. I expected more tongues.
I know, right? Coordinate Chris, what about Crusher and the Ghost Candle? Okay, that one is a weird one, and it's a terrible one, too. I'll give you Ghost Candle.
Yeah. Oh.
God,
I
that one
only
is
watch-
so terrible.
I can only watch SF's Debris review of it. I can't watch the actual episode.
Yeah, Sub Rosa is bad. Teddy Ursa, wow, she has a lot of normal types.
Also, I can also watch Lupa's review of it, because that one was funny.
Yep. Lupa just released a review of Spock's brain, and it is hilarious.
I need to watch that.
It's
I saw that come
great.
across my feed. I need to watch that.
One of the things I love about Allison is that she is that when she's watching something and doing something like this, she notices people in the background doing stuff, so she keeps quick cutting to a close up of Scotty making a confused face.
Yeah, I think my favorite from when she did Sub Rosa was Picard's sound effect.
Terror of Death. Also, you have my favorite Pokemon in the party. God, I love Blaziken. Also, weirdest TNG episode is the one where Barkley accidentally creates a virus that de-evolves around the Enterprise. We were talking about that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that one.
Cartoon Kelly, Rascals is weirdest TNG. Also, hi, Game Show reviewer, Zaxby's.
Woohoo, Zach Space!
Oh yeah, Rascals is a love it or hate it kind of episode.
I lean toward it's kind of funny.
I like it too, especially Picard irritating the Ferengi. I want to see my father. No.
Wait, is it a holodeck episode where they become the little rascals and must little rascal their way to the holodeck computer to shut off the simulation.
Oh, I
got it
wish.
halfway right.
No, it's a transporter accident de-ages Picard, Guinan, Rolaren, and
Keiko.
And
Keiko.
who? What was her name?
Keiko.
Keiko, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they must little rascals their way back into recontrolling their ship.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And a bunch of Ferengi take over the Enterprise.
Huh.
T-Scream 80, DS9's Profit and Laces, I just hate. Yep. That's not weird. That one's just bad and terrible. And offensive.
Charizard Ranger just said, "Experience beach."
Magnus
Do you hear me? I am the director. We have decided to broadcast wonderful shows to praise Team Rocket, like Days of Our Giovanni, The Young and the Pokemon Thieves. Everyone, I don't want to hear you complain. Just do a good job to... Yikes, I am busy impersonating the... Who are you? Oh no, it's you again, Guillemon. No, I was pretending to be the director to influence the entire region to support Team Rocket. Oh crap, is the microphone still on? This time I won't hold back. Give me all you've got. Arrow X, hi. P.S. What do you think about the Batwoman trailer? I watched it like once. It looked alright. Alright, Executive Petrel.
But he was just impersonating the executive.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Swellow.
But see, he is actually an executive of Team Rocket.
Yeah. He's just not a director.
Yeah, he's not a radio director guy.
Totally different jobs.
Yeah. And, like, how would that work? Like, I'm trying to think, like, what's the positive message you would say about Team Rocket? Like, I can think of the one that, like, in Black and White that, like, that team would use, but, like, this one, I don't know. Like, Team Rocket, they're just hooligans, and that's all they do. They're not trying to pretend to be anything.
Yeah.
Holy, and let's bring out Ampress.
Team Rocket, woo.
Yeah.
Curvis, don't forget 2 rockets, a Meowth, and a pizza parlor.
Like, we still Pokemon, yay for us.
But they're so cool when they do it.
Yeah, they're so cool.
7 Seraphim 7, Data dreaming about parasites feeding on the crew. Okay, that's a bit of a weird one. That one has to do with dreams, so that is, yeah.
Yep.
Gorziax GSR, be careful, Lewis has Barclay's protomorphosis syndrome.
Ah, hell.
I mean, look at these cat ears.
Yep.
LoQS also, Joker, the white dude trailer, the most white dude trailer ever.
There we go.
What was the cure for Barclay's protomorphosis syndrome?
They released some kind of antivirus, I think, from Keiko, Nurse Ogawa's womb because of like protections that the womb has. The science in that episode is so ridiculous. First of all, like they mentioned that this is a result of Introns, and first of all, Introns are not what they say they are in the episode, and if your Introns ever did suddenly get turned on, you would not de-evolve, you would die.
There.
Arrow X, hey, Team Rocket could be worse, they aren't PETA. That is true.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true, you got us on that. No.
Ludicolo. Soloist, thoughts on Ash becoming Aquaman in the latest Advance movie? I have not seen that. F-Vow, what's your favorite Star Trek episode? Follow up your thoughts on Picard. My favorite is, in fact, Best of Both Worlds, which you can see. I did a top 15 favorite Star Trek episodes. A lot of people were upset that neither the Inner Light nor City on the Edge of Forever were on there, which they're both good episodes. I just don't like them as much as other ones. It's all a matter of personal taste. They're both great episodes, but like, I'll rewatch Duet first because Duet's performances for me just like is so beautiful. I love Duet.
Yes, agreed there.
Voyager's Nothing Human. Mario's asking about that and brought up Duet. Voyager's Nothing Human. I always forget which one's Nothing Human. I want to say that's the one with the Cardassian scientist hologram who is actually like experimenting on people. Also, good, Shaman.
Yeah, I much like Duet. You know, I mean, yes, Inner Light and City on the Edge of Forever. They're very fine episodes. You know, top notch. But yeah, they're just other ones I prefer to watch first. Like, hell, I'll even say Enterprise's Kirshara trilogy is up there for me.
The Kirshara trilogy is pretty good. T-Scream80, thoughts on TNG's Relics? Relics is great.
It is good. It's getting sadder as I get older.
Could you sympathize more with Scotty?
Yeah, it's getting sadder as you get older.
For me, it's all about the scene with him and Picard on the bridge of the TOS Enterprise.
Oh yeah. Especially, the thoughts about, to the Enterprise and the Stargazer. Old girlfriends will never meet again.
Exactly.
Man, that was like... That episode will hit you right in the feels, it will. Wow,
I love Relics. Oh, you daft Bob! The plasma injector has been ripped out. The shield emitters are burnt out. But it'll take us weeks to get everything back in order. But we don't have weeks, so let's see what we can put together here.
Nope.
I know, I love that. It's like his classic complaint and then his classic answer to a complaint. It'll take weeks for us just to get started, but we don't have a week, so there's no sense crying about it. Come on, let's see what we can do with your power converter.
Star Wars Nerd 100, for that episode, didn't they have to get the TOS set from a fan since original set had been trashed? Yeah, pretty much. Or rather, they had
Incorrect.
Parts of the set.
I know the story about that.
Now, yeah, it was the In a Mirror Darkly where they got a fan set.
It wasn't the full set. It was just the viewer, the little viewer on the helm.
And fortunately, there was a clean shot of the Enterprise from TOS where at the episode with the spores, this side of paradise. So they were able to get a blank shot of the bridge, and they were able to use like really advanced compositing techniques to make it all fit together seamlessly.
Charizard Ranger. That's it exactly.
Oh my gosh! Like. And then Philip Brottingham, not my favorite episode, but I enjoy Who Mourns Mourn from DS9.
Oh, God,
I remember that one out of all the episodes. That one's like side alien character.
Mourn.
Then he passed away, and it's like all of his backstories.
Yep. For those who don't know, Mourn is an anagram of Norm from Cheers. So he's a character in the bar, in Quark's bar, who never says anything. He's always quiet, but everyone always talks about what a chatty guy he is. And how many stories he's full of, and how fun and cool he is. So they do an episode where it looks like he's been killed, and we discover his complicated backstory.
Exactly.
Coronet Chris, the Voyager episode where they say humans will evolve into giant amphibians given enough time. Yes! Threshold, that's another weird one.
Yeah, although I think we were talking about TNG weirdness.
We stashed the rail director in the underground base at the far end of the Goldenrod Tunnel. I am a nice guy. I will give you the basement key to get to the underground warehouse. Take it with gratitude. What a nice guy. Thanks, Petrel.
Arrow X. Did you see Yu-Gi-Oh! GXS4, and what did you think about it?
I did see Season 4. I like it. It was kind of weird going from dub to sub in that case, because I like the dub music. So seeing the more dramatic stuff and like that, I think my only I liked it overall. I think my one disappointment with it, I wouldn't even say it was a disappointment, but the villain is named Mr. T.
Okay, well.
Because it's supposed to be short for Mr. Truth. But they keep calling him Mr. T, and I'm just like, this is so weird.
It's just evoking things.
Deluna13, I saw a Pokemon box in the cat video. Do you play? I do not play, but people have sent me Pokemon cards before. So I just have a bunch of Pokemon cards. Need a card key. Okay, I need to get... I think we get access to that from under the Goldenrod store, so we'll go and heal up.
Do you pity the fool?
Orange Octopi 7, I had to make an emergency call for work. This area has to make everything an ordeal. What did I miss over the last 30 minutes? Nothing much. Petrel gave us the key. We fought a shaman and a Palkia, but no one's died, and we're just sweeping through Team Rocket.
Yep.
Also, I'm here.
Yep, Team Rocket has taken over the town, and we're destroying them.
Arrow X,
from dusk till dawn,
Mr. T shall tell you the truth of darkness.
Let's see.
Alright. Yeah, see if there's any... I don't think there's any super chats we missed.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, Goldenrod department store. I think we're on it's the basement level of it. I like how the elevators in each game seem to vary it up. Sometimes it's just automatic when you go in. Sometimes you have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Zachary Randolph, hey Linkara, any chance we'll get a musical review at some point? Your singing voice is really nice. Probably not for a while. We're getting a new song by Il Neige for the Voice from the Dark CD and possibly DVD and DVD versions. We might get CD. We might not get CD for that just because I'm still hoping to get a license for the Time Warp for that. But I'm not holding my breath at this point.
Okay. AeroX, what's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetype?
Probably Warriors. I feel like there's a lot of good Warrior support. Let's see. Losty's girl, why are you wearing cat ears? Because if I wear anything else, they chafe.
Yeah, there you go.
No, we put Vega put these on me earlier, and since we're now all cat videos all the time, I got to stay on brand.
Michael Rhett says to me, I'm not going to be here the next few weeks due to marching band season starting soon, so if any Pokemon dies during that time, I'll take the blame for deaths instead of you. Thank you, Michael Rhett. Are you a director or are you a student?
It's absolutely Game Show Reviewers' fault.
Always Game Show Reviewers' fault.
They're going to blame me anyway, but I thank you for the offer. Now I got to ask. You say marching band season's starting soon. Are you a student? Are you a director? What's up? I was in marching band.
This is the basement door, but it's not opening. Oh, it's the underground tunnel. I'm dumb. Always forget how this works. I've played this game so many times. I love how I've played Gen 2 Johto so many times. I always forget like every little thing about it. I'm sorry. Was there another question?
Nope, I think that's it.
Oh,
well, now one pops up.
AeroX, no, blame Mr. T because of his darkness. Yeah, it was like supposed to be like Mr. Truth, and he was all about spreading darkness or something, and oh hey, Kimono Girl. Team Rocket members in black suits have been running around. I was wondering what was going on. So you took on Team Rocket? You are impressive. You may be able to face the legendary Poke. Poke? Haha, never mind. You already have the legendary Pokemon. Gordon CX, what if Patrick Stewart plays Darkseid? I'd be all on board for that. Here we go. This is the basement key.
Yeah, no one would be able to tell or figure out what I played in marching band back in high school.
I played violin back in high school as part of an orchestra.
Let's see.
I don't care if you're lost. You show up here, you're nothing but a victim. Oh, I remember this. This is like a weird puzzle thing where you have to like open and shut doors.
Oh, okay. For some.
Wingull, who we know already is immune to electric type moves, unfortunately. So we'll send in not Billy. Seto shouldn't be able to handle this.
Otherwise, let's see.
AeroX, the triangle.
Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for doing another musical episode, the 400th episode is completely demonetized. Well, all the revenue for that is going to whoever owns the rights to the Beatles music, because I did not get licenses for those, so they've claimed the videos, and I make no money off of the 400th episode, unfortunately.
Aw.
Such a grand concept, all lost.
Ah, jeez. What do you want, Ipmon? Hold it! What I told you before was to deceive you! Haha! I would join a group! I thought it would let me tell you, and it would lead me to Lance. Well, he never showed up. Do you think that Lance just follows me around? What is your deal?
Yeah, like, wow, he does think we're a big deal.
No matter. I was planning to beat you after Lance, but since you're here, I will repay my debts!
This is a debt? What?
Ipmon is confusing me.
Yeah.
Rhyhorn versus Grimlock. Although he's ground type, so actually we want to get him out of there. Sharkline.
Alright, well, no one's guessed it, so I'll just say I played the flute.
Neat.
Okay.
Threw sand in my shark's eyes.
I want to see a marching hurdy-gurdy.
Haha. Kyrogue,
Right.
which
yeah.
the pre-evolution for the Hitmons. Daniel Brandt spent the last 3 hours finding the right parts for a 600-piece Lego set, and now I can start putting it together. Have some monies for amusing me for the last 90 minutes of that. Also, kitties. Thank you so much.
Arrow X. Yeah. Lance is just in a bush saying, I don't follow her.
Wonder if Tyrogue's going to evolve at some point.
Yeah. And it has 3 possible evolutions, right?
Yep, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, and Hitmontop.
Okay. There we go.
Starmie. Hey, Starmie's a little trickier, but I think Ampress should be able to handle it.
Let's see. Any other thoughts for the new Star Wars trailer? Look, I want Palpatine in it 40% of the movie. That's what I want now.
I don't. I was really sad when I made some Twitter posts about this because, on the one hand, the fact that they're promoting him at all implies that he's not going to be in a big part of it.
Yeah.
Just because, oh damn it, that was Volt Absorb too.
Ah.
Just because I want this is Kylo's villain story. Kylo should be the final boss, not Palpatine.
I think he's gonna be reformed.
I hope not.
I think he's gonna be reformed.
We need to show that sometimes you can't save some people, especially after he's murdered his dad.
Yeah.
I know, but they're gonna do it. I think that's only his he's not really seen directly killing a whole lot of other people, and he does kind of hesitate with Leia. I think they're just gonna reform him in some way.
I hope they don't. I'll be honest. I hope they don't because I actually I actually kind of like the direction they took, where it wasn't, I'm not going stupid, evil. It's let's just start over. 100% start over. Forget all the old ways. Let's just start over. I kind of like that.
I understand you guys. I'm just saying I don't think that's what they're gonna do.
No.
Yeah.
And then,
it's not that he's, Matthew Walton, Kylo is too pathetic to carry the story. No, he's not. He is the villain of our age. He's an angry white dude who can't accept that he's wrong. And that makes him crazy and unpredictable and dangerous, and basically we need to get it, we need to show that we can overcome that. At least in my opinion. That's what I feel about it.
Gotcha.
Darth Vader started as good and became evil, in theory anyway. We've seen the prequels. but Kylo, it really comes across like he was always a bad seed.
Okay. I don't know. I don't necessarily trust that there's going to be any kind of message like that in there, but we'll see. We will find out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it regardless. And even then, even if it's bad, even if I'm disappointed by any of it, as I said, even with the rest of the trilogy, even if these are terrible, at least we have new Star Wars jokes.
I agree with that.
Uh-huh. And I probably should, rewatch the prequels, but, because I know that people say, now that you watch them, they're just funny. But I don't, maybe I just need to, because, man, I had a really bad time with the last 2. I was man, you ruined a bunch of characters that I really liked.
I'll be rewatching them when I do.
Darth Vader.
I'll be rewatching them when I do the prequel comics next year.
Mm-hmm.
I've already written a bunch down about stuff that things that I think the prequels did well, things that a lot of stuff that I think the prequels didn't do well.
Mm-hmm. James Fowler, favorite Transformers series. I like Transformers Prime a lot. I do like a lot of the Marvel Transformers comics, although I haven't read all of them.
Beast Wars
favorite
for me.
episode. I wouldn't know. I'm really bad at kind of listing favorite episodes of series.
There was a super chat up above, actually.
I do. Yes, I will read that.
Okay.
Yes, but I do like Transformers Prime. Let's see, and we got that one from Aerox.
What's the worst dub for an anime?
There we go.
Yeah. Hard to say. I want to say Sailor Moon S, the original dub of that made Amara and Michelle cousins.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I don't know if they're the worst, oh no, I'm just thinking of things that they changed in a dub that I thought was really dumb. The voice acting was fine as far as I remember, but like in Dragon Ball, like in the original one, I think like what was it?
Shockwave.
Instead of like drunken monkey style, because they didn't want drunken, they changed it to mad cow style, and there were badly drawn like cows like pasted in there over where I guess the monkeys would be.
I'm gonna swap out this for a move that never misses.
Ben Riley says, "I'm gonna die on the Return of the Sith" is a good movie hill.
Well, I don't think so, but you're entitled to your opinion.
Oh, sorry, I said Return of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Daniel Brandt, David Kay, Best Megatron Actor.
Yes. Itmon, I don't understand. Is that what Lance said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love, trust, are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer.
There's someone who has totally lost the plot. Arrow X cutting season 4.
For GX, yeah.
Yeah, and Blitz plays. I hate people making fun of the Fold Saber. Not only does it have existing examples in Rebels and Clone Wars, it makes perfect sense for Rey since she's a staff fighter. Being a staff fighter is one thing, but as we saw with Darth Maul, he just used that. If he was using the regular saber, he just used only one half of it. He didn't have to be folding because usually a double blade like that usually serves a purpose with cut it with like a special kind of cut. It seems weird to have that on a thing that already cuts through everything like butter. Oh my God, Lewis! No, I'm not complaining about it. I actually think it's cool, but I understand people's complaints about it. There's going to be some things that even a lightsaber can't cut through, and in that case, barbecue fork. I gotta think of everything sometimes.
Admittedly, I saw the folding saber and I thought, okay, again, there is precedent for that, so it didn't bother me too much.
It didn't bother me at all.
And also, I like that, people are justifying the whole, it's because of her staff fighting style. That's my justification for how she was able to hold her own versus Kylo in Force Awakens.
There's a lot of people who have talked about that they actually she got more lightsaber training than Luke did.
Yeah.
She at least got at least in terms of, because she actually has fighting experience with some kind of weapon. Luke, all he does is shoot womp rats from his T-16.
But he bullseyes them.
Zero armor. Kylo Ren is every dude who harassed Crelly Marie Tran off Twitter. Yes. I think there was a few super chats up above that, though.
Yes, I will check.
Well, I deal with more Team Rocket.
We got the staff fighter. We got cutting season 4.
And we're resetting because apparently we've locked up.
All right.
Yeah, I think we got them all.
I feel like we missed a few, though.
No, I'm just checking. Let's see. No, we got that one. Yeah, last several ones we got.
All right.
Yeah, in my mind, the justification for Rey holding her own versus Kylo and at the end of Force Awakens was, yeah, she is used to fighting with the staff, and a saber is just like, don't touch the glowy part, you're fine. Yeah. And not to mention, at that point, Kylo kind of sucks. He's not Lord Vader to start off with.
He had that bowcaster bolt in his side, and we had already established that the bowcaster sends people flying. The fact that he's alive at all shows that that how strong he is. And the only reason he didn't kill Rey right away was because of that injury. And he's and he has to keep hitting it to try to let the dark side energy flow through him and keep the adrenaline running, because otherwise he'd have frickin' passed out.
Oh yeah.
Arrow X, I don't like my folding sabers, but giant space balls I'm fine with, or a laser crossbow.
Hey, don't touch space balls.
It's a laser sword. I think even people were critical of the crossbar that Kylo has on his. I think it's cool. I'm trying to think the dumbest thing that I've seen. I didn't like General Grievous's, and yes, I guess he I know he has like 4 arms, but like using a lightsaber in each one, that one just got goofy for me. It just.
I wish that General Grievous had been portrayed as more of a threat in the movie, and I get why. The Clone Wars cartoon, the original Clone Wars cartoon, explained why he could suddenly go from this badass dude to like coughing and stuff like that. But damn, it was just so disappointing because that should be freaking terrifying, and that's actually going to be one of the problems I talk about. Studying this in the comic adaptations versus the original movies, one of the big problems with the movies is the acting and the way the characters are portrayed. Obi-Wan should be staring at this with the 4 arms and the spinning. He should be crapping himself right now. But Ewan McGregor's just like, I have no reaction to this whatsoever.
Ludicrous speed, go!
Ludicrous speed. Go! I love ludicrous speed. But no, yeah, and you don't necessarily have that in the comics, where obviously like they have to capture individual moments, so they don't have that same kind of acting issue. It's a problem with the movies, and one of the reasons why I love the sequel trilogy so much is that everyone's so emotional and they care and they're passionate. And that transfers over. Rey during the fight with the Imperial guards, roaring in righteous anger. I loved it. Flash cannon, which I think is a special move, so we'll probably skip that. Yeah, okay. 8100 is a good move, but Grimlock's a physical attacker.
Now I'm going to be doing an animation where Comic-Con 1 goes to light speed, ridiculous speed, and ludicrous speed.
Haha. We've gone to plaid.
Oh, yes, that's the best. We've gone to plaid!
T-Scream 80, negative Star Wars fans. It's cut off now.
T-Scream 80, negative Star Wars fans. Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge is empty, therefore it's failing. Cue 300-minute wait at Walt Disney World's Smuggler's Run. Terror of Death. Hey, Linkara, this being Gundam 40th anniversary, will you be doing a video review for it, since I know you're a fan of the franchise?
Is it the 40th anniversary in 2019 or 2020?
He says this being the 40th, so I don't know. Yeah,
if it's this year, unfortunately, I'm going to have to skip that because the rest of the year is already planned out. But if it was next year, I would definitely want to add something on there because Gundam has been a long time from it. I am a 2019. Sorry. Rest of the year is already planned out, and we've already announced what I'm doing for the rest of this run. And once this run is over with, we got Halloween, Secret Origins Month, and Christmas all in succession.
So basically, Atop the Fourth Wall is 100% planned out for the rest of the year.
Pretty much, yeah. If it was 2020, I could do like a Gundam comic, because I'm a fan of the original Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm more of a casual fan. There's a lot of series I haven't seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of them.
True C quoting Star Trek: The Motionless Picture.
Yes, I know.
No, belay that phaser order. Why did Star Trek: The Motion Picture get more parodies and jokes written about it? There's so much to make fun of in that movie.
Have you heard that Fandango's actually doing a run in the theaters again with the director's cut?
Do they include sleeping bags?
I'm tempted to go.
Aero X, Neos are elemental heroes. A little of both. They both have their positive points. Elemental heroes have some issues, especially because they rely so much on polymerizations. Neos have a lot more individual monsters that have just good abilities.
I am very tempted to go to the motionless picture in the theater.
Torpedoes away! So they're just burglars running around down here too?
Yeah,
obviously.
Are they trying to rob from Team Rocket?
I guess they're robbing Pokemon back. He had Pokeballs in his bag, so
it all balances out.
What's Whimsir? What is that? Does that become Whimsicott? What's going on?
Whismer evolves into Loudred and Exploud.
Oh, yeah, those ones.
All right, fans of Linkara, if you wish to see the game show reviewer go to the theatrical showing of the motionless picture, please say so. I'm going to see the motionless picture in theaters, aren't I?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Chingling is pretty cute, but yeah, Wizmo.
Chimecho is slightly cuter.
Okay.
Combi. Seto. Seto needs more love.
No T-Scream 80, that's the problem.
Star Wars Nerd 100. Yo, dog, I hear you like criminals, so you put criminals after your criminals, so you begin to rob while you rob. Nothing feels better than ordering Pokemon to do crime.
Arrow X, actually, Neos was considered to be one of the worst decks until new support, which made me sad for a bit, but there's actually a good deck. Let's see. I want to take out everybody before I start playing with the puzzle. Smoke Bomb! Fan Story Video Studios, do you agree Hayden was given bad lines in directing? Yes, I do. I think Hayden Christensen would have been a perfectly fine Anakin Skywalker, but the direction and the dialogue was just terrible.
Okay.
I don't like sand.
Yeah.
Especially during the much hyped Darth Plagueis scene. I've rewatched it. Like, clearly Palpatine is supposed to be interrupting Hayden at one point, but his line delivery is just like, but I thought, oh, you thought the da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, he's so flat during that. I mean, clearly he's supposed to be conflicted and having trouble here, and it's not working. It's not working, and his delivery is bad. And I'll go into this again during the thing. Lucas is certainly to blame for parts of this, but even he will admit that he is not an actor's director. He's a guy who likes camera technology, and and which is why he wanted other people to direct and write these movies. He wanted to be the guy who promoted storytellers and making the actual and doing the actual behind the scenes work. He did not want to direct, but he got bad advice. He was told he should. This is his story. He should write it, and he's not up to the task. He doesn't. He's not the right guy for this. And they needed more whatchamacallit. They needed other directors and writers. He needed more drafts. And ultimately it was his choice not to do so. So while we certainly shouldn't make him out to be the devil, worst guy who ever happened to Star Wars, but he's still to blame for some things. Michael Canal, whenever Hayden doesn't speak and only uses his face, it is great, and I've lost the last part of that.
He has an amazing death stare.
Oh yeah. Like there are parts where clearly there are good movies in these things trying to get out, but they're just not there.
I guess I need to see them again.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's it.
I like the idea of what they're trying to promote. That the slow fall into totalitarianism. That the Jedi are kind of corrupt, but not corrupt enough. I like the ideas that he's trying to get forth, but they're just not there.
Marina Moros, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. If they make Let's Go games for Johto and beyond, which two Pokemon would you pick for each gen?
I like the idea of Togepi and Meryl.
Okay.
I'll go with Meryl and Snowball for 2. Mulex, I believe.
Munchlax in 4.
Yeah.
Well, guys, our rival's calling.
Whoa! That chump.
Good evening, Guillemon. It's me, Joey. Were you awake?
Oh, no, not that guy.
Oh, yeah, I took down a Hitmontop in the wild the other day.
Is that how you talk about Pokemon? Okay.
It was a cakewalk. Well, I guess it can't be helped, us being so tough.
You bastard.
All right, later.
Die.
I came to see if you were being sufficiently cat enough.
Yeah.
Is there more cat? Can you put a bell on Lewis now? More cat.
Oh, get it. You almost got it. Oh, you almost got it.
I'm not going to actually bite it. The cats have been biting this thing.
Metal Max 1991. I agree with Michael Null. I'm not sure what that chat was.
Michael calls the previous thing about Hayden's face.
Oh, okay. SKS Video Production. TMP is timeless, save for McCoy's beard and clothes. Yes.
Oh yeah, the McCoy's Unabomber look.
So what's going on in the Pokemon world?
We are fighting Team Rocket.
Yay.
And Cartoon Kelly, go see a GSR and take me with you? Yeah, sure, if you're around. In fact, I will say this. if you support me in my run to be president and turn the entire world into a giant game show, I promise you I will go see Star Trek the Motion Picture in theaters.
Okay.
Hey, game show reviewer, have you seen the Saw movies?
I have not.
You might like it. It's also about a guy turning the entire world into a game show of sorts.
My wife is treating me like a cat.
And I like how we're all happily ignoring it, too. It's like we're just letting it happen.
Speaking of, how are the cats doing? Are they still asleep upstairs?
Oh yeah, they're still asleep.
Okay.
They're like dead sleep.
Alright, well, make sure they're not dead. I'm kind of worried
They're
now.
not dead. They're just
Cats
snuggling together.
cats will sleep a bunch.
Okay, Arrow X, don't give that bastard the voice of a great man. Yeah.
That's true. Actual Joey Wheeler is a great dude.
Yes, he is. I want chicken. I want.
So how are you
now
adjusting-
makes you deliver.
How are you adjusting to being a cat dad?
It's going fairly well. You missed it earlier. Unfortunately, Cherry threw up the wet food we gave her.
Aww.
After this is over, we're gonna put out the dry food again, and hopefully she will feel better after she wakes up.
Yeah.
Metal Max 1991. I think they released a post One More Day comic. Not sure if it fixed anything, as I was so pissed with it. Yeah, One Moment in Time. Oh, or do you mean what's the other one? Renew Your Vows. Yeah, it's just an alternate timeline story. It's still, as far as I know, One More Day is still canon.
Let's see. Michael Red says, I shall support you in the journey to make Zaxby's everywhere. Yes!
Ruin Queen of Oblivion, only if I can be your vice president.
I haven't picked a running mate yet, so sure.
Alright, Grimlock's still okay. Everyone's health is okay. Let's keep... actually, let's put Seto up front. Seto has actually fallen behind from everybody else. Arrow X, he is a man who survives the wrath of God. Are you lost? No, you can't be. You don't have that scared look. I'll give you something to be scared about.
Wow, that's actually kind of a creepy line from a Team Rocket person.
Cacturn. Which is
Ugh.
dark grass. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep Seto in.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, let's bring in Billy. Billy counters it.
Yeah. They both look like they'd be strong kickers. You know? Yes.
Aurora, yeah, it was good that we swapped out. Aurora Beam's an ice move.
Okay.
Benjamin Hall, what does the Huntail have to say about Joey?
Oh, man. Top 1% of hunt tails. Bottom 2% of trainers.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yo, Seto. Ninkata, which is ground bug.
Oh, it's the thing that
That evolves into
Shedinja.
Ninjask and Shedinja.
Yeah, okay.
Which I'm sad that it doesn't keep its ground typing. It would be cool if we got a third evolution that kept the ground typing. Because I don't think we actually have any ground bugs. Beyond Ninkata.
Mega Man DBZX. Huntail is too drunk to care about Joey. For some reason, I can imagine that.
Alright, Rocket Warehouse. Get some stuff.
Good.
Ultra Ball.
Ultra Ball,
Arrow X.
good.
Nico. I think it's a Love Live thing.
Yeah, it is.
Crustle is Rock type.
And I think that character would wear cat ears because if they think that that'll make them more popular as an idol because they study idols' popularity, but I could be wrong.
Okay, Wormadam is ground bug.
Man, and then wait, Wormadam?
Yep.
As in Wormadam Nation?
Look it up. It's not a very attractive Pokemon.
Okay.
just going by the name, I could have deduced that.
Duskull, which is Ghost
Losty's
type.
Girl, are you getting Disney Plus?
We might be.
You know what?
They keep adding stuff that I'm kind of like, ugh, that is kind of tempting.
What else are they adding?
I think the Mandalorian looks good. I think there was another series or two that caught our eye.
That one's good.
I'm almost certain that the Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be on there too.
Yep.
So that's like the third time I've got asked that question today.
Which thank God for that because Ewan McGregor deserved an Obi-Wan movie.
Oh hell yes.
Because you know what, no one disputes the casting for Ewan McGregor as young Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is just perfect casting, and he was having so much fun on the set of the prequels. He was apparently making like lightsaber noises as he moved, like.
Nice.
Yeah, but let's face it, who among us would not do that?
I mean, yeah.
Well, apparently not everyone else. If this was reported as a unique thing.
Yuck, yuck, yuck! I remember you. You got me good at our hideout.
Huh.
Yes, Sir Straw Hat. His delivery of "hello there" was perfect.
Hello there.
Mm-hmm.
That's another problem I have with the prequels. They're while they have memorable, terrible dialogue, all the other Star Wars movies have memorable lines that are just like cool and good and like instantly quotable as fun things. The prequels don't. Like we have fight scenes. I remember in particular the one that pisses me off the most is like Obi-Wan fighting General Grievous, and General Grievous just like, "So you see, Kenobi, you will die." Okay, want to buy some death sticks? I'll give you that one. But
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, his great response, his great retort to that. Oh, I don't think
so.
Oh, God.
Really? Come on, give us something. Come on, it's terrible. It's bad. But I forgot about death sticks. Death sticks is great.
Yes, that is a great moment. Want to buy some death sticks?
You don't want to buy some death sticks.
I don't want to sell you death sticks.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
That's so great.
Aerox, I don't like sand.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough.
You see, that is
Gets
memorable
everywhere.
for all the wrong reasons.
I get what he's trying to do. I get it, but it's not delivered well. It's not directed well. It just comes across as dumb.
Now, even Star Wars Rebels made fun of that line.
Do you guys know what's the answer to this question? What's an anagram of senator?
You know what an anagram is, right?
Yes. Oh, not an anagram, but like there's other words that you can find in that word.
Yeah, that's anagram.
I'm trying to
Well,
think.
so what is
Rentos?
it? What's the anagram for senator? It's treason.
Nice.
There are a lot of lines in there that probably shouldn't be memorable, but then they are.
Apparently one that's making a big comeback is Palpatine's "Do it."
Do it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love that one.
I am the Senate.
Oh,
Yes.
so good.
Yeah.
So good. And yet, so you can see why I want 60% Palpatine in the next movie.
And yeah,
Cornet Chris.
No, you will die.
Yes, but that is another one that is just fun because it's so over the top. It's a
Yeah.
bad line, though.
Oh.
Arrow X Darth Vader's no. That's another terrible one.
Yeah, that's an awful
Oh
one.
my gosh. I was
If he had just roared, like just yelled in anger, that would be fine.
That
but
would've
just
been so much better. Like, yeah, like.
And
That
then they
made
had
it
to go
silly.
add it into Return of the Jedi too.
I know. What was he thinking?
Ugh.
General Kenobi.
What species is Palpatine? Palpatine is from Naboo, I believe.
Yep, Nabooian.
Yeah, Nubian. There you go.
Nubian. Oh God, no. Another happy ending.
Well, that's how they say it, and that's how the Gungans say it. Oh, that's right. No, they just say the Naboo.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Beef.
Yeah. Now
I'm
this is
I'm still thinking of Riff Trax's glorious line for it was either Attack of the Clones or Revenge of the Sith. Be careful of your friend Palpatine, or your pal friend Patine.
Oh, I love that one.
Anyway, this is the director of the radio station.
Oh, good.
Who? What? You came to rescue me? Thank you. The radio tower. What's happening there? Taken over by Team Rocket. Here, take this card key. So like any little girl who came up to him, you just give the card key to.
Oh, obviously.
Gordon ZX, what do you want in a Star Trek / Star Wars crossover? Ooh, that's a good question.
Go see Galactic Conquest or Galactic Battles or something like. I keep forgetting the name of it.
I would love to see a fleet of. I like to see the Borg versus the Force, or a Borg with the Force.
Oh, that's scary.
Like the Borg hive mind being able to use the Force with their collective consciousness and like willing it that way. Like that is ultimate dark side right there.
Okay, I'm gonna find the name of this particular fan film. It's Star Trek, Star Wars, Mass Effect, and Halo.
Oh, geez.
Arrow
X's one is cut off for me.
Wait, how bad the dialogue would be if 4 kids dubbed it? I don't know.
That's tricky. Also, we got the amulet coin.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna give it to Seto. Get some more money.
It's a 17. Sorry.
No, put it on Money Bunny later, and then double up the money.
Exactly.
It is called Galactic Battles. It's a crossover fan film featuring Star Wars, Star Trek, Halo, and Mass Effect.
Excellent.
And it is awesome. Now, unfortunately, the Star Trek they use is JJ's, but you know what? It's the first one that I've ever seen that actually doesn't use footage from the shows. It's actually its own custom storyline and everything.
Yeah. It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Okay, yeah, that's another one, yeah. Along with, you are the chosen one!
Oh, man.
I will give them "You Were the Chosen One" because that one, the acting is good and the line makes sense considering, you know, everything they had established up to that point. Like I said, there are moments in the prequels that are good. There are things that I do like about them. It's just the overall package. It just sucks.
Okay, now here's the thought.
You will be acillated.
So Yoda needed Obi-Wan to go take out Vader at that point, right?
Yep.
Because that's what Yoda actually tells him. I need you to go engage Darth Vader. So why did Yoda try to stop him from seeing the security hologram?
Did he?
He's basically like, if into the security recording you go, only pain you will find.
Probably. I don't necessarily think that he knew about Anakin. I think it was just a matter of you'll probably see our friends and loved ones getting killed.
But if it was also you'll see your friends and loved ones being killed by your Padawan.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, my thought is, how was he going to give the order, go engage Darth Vader, without him knowing who Vader was?
I think it was a matter of he didn't want to see like the younglings getting killed.
Okay, fair enough.
Because let's face it, who wants to watch children getting massacred? That's not a good time.
Yeah, not even the movie wanted to show that, thankfully.
T-Scream 80, and now Optimus Prime, in memory of the Decepticons, for the glory of the Predacons, for the Cybertron that is rightfully ours, and mine to rule. God, that is probably my favorite episode of Beast Wars. The end of season 2, beginning of season 3. Megatron just gets some good stuff in there, and it's fun to see the G1 Transformers like that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, actually, speaking of crossovers, I think one that I would have loved to have seen is original Battlestar Galactica with Stargate. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
There's a running fanfic I occasionally look back at it that basically has that scenario. It's like 20 years after the original series, 20 years after the original Battlestar, and they run into basically SG-1 on a planet.
Yes. Cornet Chris, I slaughtered them like animals.
Yeah.
That one is okay. I feel like it probably could have been a little bit better, but it wasn't the worst.
Honestly, I think the biggest problem I have with the prequels is that Padme and Anakin have no freaking on-screen chemistry whatsoever.
Oh man, like
It's a matter of terrible direction. They could have made it work. Also, like the I'm a senator line. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although, like, the weird thing that, like, what I will say about, like, with Padme and Anakin, like, all those scenes together, they were so completely awkward that it was believable that it was a first love story type thing. Like, that part was believable, but it was so uncomfortable to watch.
It
Oh
was,
my
which is
God.
why, ugh.
like I don't necessarily believe that a great relationship is going to come out of those scenes.
I
But I
totally...
did believe, like, yeah, this is two young people.
Okay, Arnav Banerjee, what have I done? I just asked which prequel characters people like to see. All I get in return is another round of prequel bashing. Okay, so what prequel characters would we actually want to see again?
Oh, let's see. I would love to see... you know who I really want to see?
Who?
Even though I think they basically confirmed that he died, I want to see Bail Organa again.
Okay.
Yep, I could definitely see Bail Organa again. It was nice seeing him in Rogue One.
Yes, and that pissed me off when he said, "I'm returning to Alderaan." I'm like, no!
It's possible he didn't make it.
I think, yeah.
It's like, no, don't go there.
Don't go.
Don't go where I can't follow.
Go to Coruscant. Go to Tatooine. Go to Camino. You know.
Yeah.
Don't go to Alderaan.
I'm trying to think, like because a lot of the people who I did like in the prequels were like villains who are all dead.
Yeah. Like,
So I like
would
Darth.
to see
Darth Maul is okay,
I
but the
hear he
problem
shows
is
up and stuff, but
I've talked about this before. This is the problem of Darth Maul is kind of cool in the first movie, and then they just screw him over in every successive thing we see him in.
yeah.
How about? Oh, that's wrong. Star Wars Nerd 100. He died. Leia later got a nice statue of him built on Hosnian Prime. Oh, that's wrong. God, that's so wrong.
Here we go. Curvis still got to give the edge to Code of Hero for Beast Wars. T-Scream 80. Like I said, hey, wait. Here you go. There's some Megatron stuff. Go.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you want to, Liz.
Do more Megatron lines.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the best. That's the best one. I'm trying to think of like other.
You might have missed T-Scream. I'll just read it. It's quote. It's like I said, you're just a blasted slag spouting saurian, but it's nice to know where you stand. And then upwind of you for preference vermin. Oh, sorry. That is that is Rat Trap, and yeah.
Okay, so Jacob Lerman says, I like the prequels and Rebels. Ahsoka the Vader is sad. I agree. If we're going to include the cartoons and therefore we include Rebels as part of the prequels, I would love to see the Ghost and anyone from the Ghost in a future film.
I mean, live action Ahsoka might be fun.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure Ahsoka's going to die in Rebels if she hasn't already.
Have you seen Rebels?
I have not.
Chat, do not spoil it for him.
Aerox Skybite is best Predacon.
It's like the flying shark, isn't it?
Yes, it is Shark.
See, I'm trying to think. Yeah, because a lot of the prequel characters that I actually would be interested in seeing again are dead. Like Mace Windu would be fun to see again. Ahsoka. The Kaminoans were actually kind of fun. I like their concept. I like the ocean planet. It was a nice, and having a battle in the rain was a nice change of pace.
Which, by the way, Kamino. If there's any world I wanted to live in the Star Wars universe, I'll pick Kamino. Because it must be very easy to sleep on that planet.
I know, it looks very calming.
It must be incredibly easy to fall asleep on that planet. I mean, just continuous rain pitter-pattering at the window. That just sounds perfect.
Yeah, and yes. And T-Scream 80, yeah, I thought it was Megatron because we were talking about Megatron quotes. But yes, it is Rat Trap and Dinobot.
Have we got all the super chats?
The vermin was kind of a tell-all for that. Yeah, we're caught up with the super chats now.
Alrighty. Yeah, Grievous is dead. Grievous is another one that, like I said, that feels like it's underutilized, and I wish they had been a more recurring villain.
He should have, yeah, but like he was never interesting to me. I don't know.
Thrawn's not a prequel character, though. Casual said.
He is now.
I mean, I suppose so. Yeah, with the Rebels cartoon, but still.
And that's the version I wouldn't mind seeing in a future film. But
Jedi Protector, I would love to see Delta Squad from Republic Commando because they were shown in the Clone Wars. Commando Cody, let's have him show up.
Cody betrayed Obi-Wan, so I hate him for that.
Jedi Protector. I would love to see Delta Squad from Republic Commando because they were shown in the Clone Wars. Did we just read that one? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Suck. I'm sorry. I was like thinking of something else. All right.
Well, one of the things I like about Commando Cody is it's actually a fun reference. Because it's a reference to an old movie serial called Commander Cody.
Okay.
So that was and I like it when Lucas does insert some of the things he's kind of a fan of into his stuff, because when he's passionate about something and has cute stuff like that, it shows off on screen.
And someone mentioned here, they need more, or I demand more Captain Panaka. You know, Panaka was supposed to be in episode 2. He was supposed to be Padme's guard once again, but they had drawn up the contract and everything, and he said, "Okay, I want the entire script." They said, "No, here are your pages." They said, "Okay, fine, I'm not doing it."
No, that's not how that works. Sometimes you just only get the script for the part you're in. You're trying to keep things secret.
Yeah.
Wedge Antilles. T-Scream 80, hey, Hondo Anaka has an animatronic on the Smuggler's Run rides.
Huh. And Michael Knoll, I would love to see
the youngling show
up again. Oh wait.
All right, we're gonna defeat. We're almost done with Team Rocket. Once we defeat them, we're gonna call it a night.
Yes. But Palpatine. Bring back Palpatine.
Well, we're gonna get Palpatine.
That's 60% of the movie, please.
So technically, you're getting your wish of Palpatine, of a prequel character, i.e., Palpatine.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, as dumb as not dumb, as much as it clearly is not true, I do love the old Darth Jar Jar theory.
I know.
You know what?
Oh, our final boss, Archer.
Interesting.
Oh, you managed to get this far? You must be quite the trainer. Lana! We intend to take over the radio tower and officially announce our comeback. That should bring our boss Giovanni back from his solitary training. We're going to regain our former glory.
You didn't want to just buy ad space?
I will not allow you to interfere with our meticulous plans. 1 second.
He needed a full-on radio tower to talk about gazelles.
See, we're going for 2 different archers here.
Okay, Lunatone.
Ooh, it's actually kind of strong. This might be a trickier fight. All right, Lunatone is Psychic Rock, I want to say. So Sharklamane should be fine.
Okay.
So would you guys say that we are entering a zone of danger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Potentially.
What would you call that exactly?
Hazard zone.
Danger zone.
Oh,
it's beautiful. Hazard zone. All right, there was a super chat.
Orange Octopi 7. What do you mean? The Darth Jar Jar theory is obviously true. Yep, he's gonna get all of his footage in that last movie.
We're gonna have him show up finally.
All
right, Electric Ghost. So let's swap over to.
Purvis says, "Have some money for cat treats. Be sure to share." Linkara.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Anyway, fly. Jar Jar equals Snoke.
So Snoke is what Jar Jar becomes when he gets dehydrated?
Man.
The danger zone. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
We must be cautious.
Misa Darth Pigs.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, got a bit of an issue here, because Fly is not doing a lot of damage, but Electric Ghost actually covers a lot of stuff and hurts us.
Yeah.
I mean, Rotom is not very powerful. I'm not expecting it to be a huge problem. It's going to take a bit. Now we're paralyzed, too, which sucks.
I'm trying to. Okay.
Drakey, see, Jar Jar's a reverse gremlin. You have to keep him wet after midnight or he turns into Snoke. Oh no, that's even worse. Yusa was expecting Dio, but it was Misa, Jar Jar Binks.
Oh.
Jar Jar is Darth Plagueis, right?
Oh.
Do we have a paralyzing Pekka-berry?
Adam Craig, he's dark type Snokemon.
Snokemon.
Yeah.
We could send in Grimlock. I don't know if it'll be... Fighting is good against Ghost. No, Ghost is immune to fighting type moves. Although, Ghost type is not super effective against fighting, so we could send and use a fire move.
Yeah, like, let's try that.
Alright, Billy! I have to do that right after I cure the paralysis. I'm dumb. Jar Jar is obviously playing us in a new body, the product of his experiments with immortality. In this essay, I will... That's Heat Wave. Yeah, the thing about the Darth Jar Jar theory is that Lucas is not that good a writer.
Mm.
And it's it is a very clever idea. I actually really like the idea of doing something like that, where someone who we thought was just an idiot and kind of a bumbler turned out to be this grand mastermind. But yeah, it's just he's not that clever.
I think it's also just like a lot of people hate Jar Jar, and tapping into like and making a theory where he's evil just kind of like taps in and helps us feel justified for hating him.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen a Star Wars fan film called The Injured Stormtrooper?
No.
Basically, what it is a standard rebels running from stormtroopers, and they get away, but in the process, one of the troopers they shoot in the leg,
Mm-hmm.
and so therefore, after they get away, he starts like, "Hey, can I get some help?" And it's like, "Wait, you're dead. You got shot." Yeah, but not fatally, huh?
Cartoon Kelly, we are entering a perilous perimeter.
I love it.
That's also what I was
Perilous
looking for.
perimeter.
Yep.
And Aggron might be a bit tricky too. Let's see. We survived that. All right. Surf. No, yeah, Jar Jar. Yeah, the Darth Jar Jar theory. I like the idea of it. And the other thing is they suggested that he might have withdrawn that after the backlash to Jar Jar. No, if that was the case, he would have doubled down on it. Just to like, aha, I got you guys. You were always supposed to hate him. Because he was always a villain kind of a thing. And we glitched out.
Ah!
How could this be? For we are the Kwisatz Haderach! Our dreams have come to naught. I was not up to the task after all. Like Giovanni has done before me, I will disband Team Rocket here today. Man, Team Rocket really needs better leaders.
Alright. Unfortunately, I might have to get going here, guys.
Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna be saving here in a second once we have control again and we can save.
Mm-hmm.
Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. What is the nation we are in, sir? Because we have regions here.
Yes, we have regions. No countries, only regions.
And we got the Rainbow Wing, so we can go get Ho-Oh now, I think. Although I think we have to beat Claire first.
Mm-hmm.
T-Scream80 says, Jess wouldn't be happy if we have to break out the tartar sauce for Sharklamine.
Yep, but she's not here right now, so... Farewell, missing number. Oh, I almost forgot. According to my friend from Sienna City, the legendary Pokemon will not appear if you just go up to the top of the bell tower with only that Rainbow Wing. Apparently there's something else you need, or something like that. Wonder what it was. I can't remember.
Power of friendship.
Go away, old man! Yeah, well, I'm curious what Ho-Oh has become. Let's save, and we'll call it a night here.
All right.
Alrighty.
Saving. Saving.
Save.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out here. Sorry the cats didn't show up, but they probably need their rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So, thank you, game show reviewer. Thank you, Julia. Julie. I don't know why I called you Julia there.
Oh. All right. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yep. Good
Good night,
night,
Julie.
everybody. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure review is probably not going to be on Monday because cats, allergies, but I'm working on it. We will be done. Hopefully not until Wednesday because I had family stuff that took precedent then. But yeah, we'll get this. Anyway, all of you have a good night. Thanks again.
Good night, everybody.
Night-o.